participants of the podcast are either medical marijuana patients or in a state where it is recreationally legal. Two Fried Eggs podcast does not condone any illegal marijuana or drug use or sales.
Fucking worse than my wife.
It's about freaking time. We're back live or recording live or something.
Wait. It's about
Two
time?
Fried Eggs podcast, baby.
Bitch,
Wait,
we've recorded 2 episodes in the last 24 hours. We're recording a third. So don't fucking tell me it's about time.
But I've been waiting for you to go live so I could spark this little piece of a fucking joint I got. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker here.
Sitting here waiting, trying to fucking get things done. You're over there piddling with your toys and things. What the fuck?
I am packing a dab is what I was doing. So let's be honest about this. I was trying to get stoned.
I got to be stoned for this motherfucker. I tell you, man. I saw this and when I first heard about the news that we're getting ready to talk about, I was not too thrilled about it. I didn't understand it at first, but I'm not.
No, even now told me was there's no way.
What the?
Ooh.
You all right there, homie?
No, what you said is that ain't real. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I did. Because you were like, you want to do an episode about the fucking Twitch changes to the cannabis thing and all that.
Like,
and I'm
that
like,
ain't real.
Whatever. Where'd you hear that shit from? You making that shit up? And sure enough,
okay, so
today,
I've heard
I'm like, what the fuck?
So I've heard about it for 3 days, 4 days, like however long it's been out. I heard about it the first day because I follow a lot of streamers on Twitter, and I'm pretty active on both our accounts, the Two Fried Eggs account and also my Dolphin Fan Gaming. I'm pretty active both sides. So I started seeing people posting this same screenshot. I read it. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I haven't got anything for this, and I'm an affiliate at least. I should be able to get. I should get something, right? They didn't send me a fucking thing. They haven't sent anything to anybody. Like haven't got anything. It's some secret fucking changes to what they're doing to their programs and not telling anybody, but through they did a release on Twitter, I think, with a screenshot, and that's where everybody's getting it from.
Right.
But I don't think
now you can look it up and stuff, but it's not taking effect till I think they're still debating it and blah 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 and they're putting it out there to see what the fallback is or what's going on. But I think a lot of it's going to go through. It's supposed to be active July 1st, so I don't see why any major changes would be going now. But the fact that a lot of it is fucking bullshit. But the main part that affects me, honestly, right now, since I'm such a small streamer, is the cannabis side of things. Which at first I was like, I didn't look into it at first, and I'm like, what the fuck? They just not going to allow me to smoke or do whatever. Which I think you can still smoke on stream, maybe. But you can't do cannabis related sponsorships and stuff like that. So to me, that's the Pulsar unboxing that we did or that I did on my stream is no longer going to be allowed. So that's the first recognition I've got from an actual company to be like, hey man, we want to send you something. You know what I'm saying? 4 years into this motherfucker, dude, I finally get a motherfucking care package from a company. Pulsar, I love you. Thank you so much. Pulsar vaporizers. Be sure to check them out, goddammit. But they sent me a fucking care package with all this great shit. And now Twitch is like, oh, Bosch Gaming got something. Let's take that away. Okay, so maybe they don't focus on me. But I'm just saying, man, what the fuck, dude? What kind of bullshit is that?
I'm looking at funny ones that people are saying. They're laughing at stuff. And one of them was no green clothing.
Yeah. I've seen that posted a whole bunch where they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna get rid of green clothing now because of the fucking kick. You can't wear kick green anymore.
So it's cannabis related products, including vaping and delivery.
Right. Sponsorships and stuff like that. So you can't have paid sponsorships from cannabis products. But as long as your adult content is marked 18 plus, you can still do alcohol. Explain that fucking thing to me.
So we talked about that, and I said we gotta wait to have that question on here because I want to tell you what my view on that. And I don't agree with this, but if you look at cannabis at a federal level and alcohol at a federal level, what's legal?
Yeah, still.
Okay, I understand. I didn't say I agreed or believed or anything. Right. I'm telling you that regardless, at a federal level, cannabis is still a Schedule 1 drug. So it's as bad as cocaine in the government's eyes.
You can say that stuff all you want about Twitch and all that, and I know you're not agreeing. I'm just debating, but when you can have fucking half naked titty streamers standing in a goddamn bathtub in their fucking bedroom bouncing on a goddamn floating banana or some shit, and then be like, that's okay for the children to see, but God forbid fucking Bosch Gaming smoking a piece of a joint, but I can still be fucking slam some goddamn beer ads up or do whatever different shit, you know what I'm saying, to get fucking shit-faced on stream and blah, 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 and that's all right. Like, I see these girls sitting in these fucking hot tubs, bro, bouncing up on top of these floaties for their bits and shit, just bouncing in their fucking little bedroom, fucking blow-up hot tub, bro. And they're worried about a fucking can't, like, you know what I'm saying? This day and age, bro. Like, how fucked up is that? And I'm not saying to get rid of the titty streamers and shit either, but I'm just saying don't fucking sit there and be like, oh, my God, cannabis is so terrible. We can't have that on our platform when you have all this other shit on your platform that to me influences kids in a way worse way than, you know, subjectifying women, maybe stuff like that, which those girls probably won't necessarily. That's the girls are choosing to do this. But I'm just saying, if you're going to have that shit on your platform, what the fuck is a little,
they're going to do it somewhere.
Me showing somebody this being like, hey, if you use weed, my shit's marked 18 plus. You can go to Pulsar and buy this fucking thing for $20 goddamn and it's fucking amazing. What the fuck is that to Twitch? I
saw Pulsar at the vape shop that I went and bought this little thing right here.
Yeah,
it's cool as shit though. Look at this. It's like that.
Yeah, it sets down in it. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
No, what the thing is, there's a little piece on the end of this that you have to screw into your, because it's magnetic. How you gonna go from me fucking ranting and raving to
I know,
man,
battery thing? God damn it. I did switch you over to Pulsar though. So
yeah, you brought a Pulsar.
You went. See, you just fucking one track minded it off. Like you just followed my little thing way off into the fucking forest somewhere. Man. No.
Yes.
No, that is cool though, bro. That is cool.
But that's cool. But yeah, I saw Pulsar at the dispensary that I go to.
Nice.
Or not the dispensary, the vape shop. That's
like the head shop or whatever. Yeah,
I guess it's a head shop. It's more like a tobacco and vape store.
That has beard on fire. I'm
gonna laugh if you do, and we haven't recorded. Yeah, man, look like Michael Jackson over there. And for those of you that are too young,
I'll be doing a little dance, motherfucker. That's for sure.
Those of you that are too young to remember that, Michael Jackson lit his hair on fire on stage.
So true what story. Really, like, back to the whole thing though, but the fucking. It really gets me. I mean, it really frustrates me, bro, because our whole content is being branded right now around the cannabis industries to some extent.
So I'm going to be honest with you, man.
So they're just trying to put the brakes on everything we're working towards right now.
I don't know how you can even show our podcast logo on your profile anymore.
I don't know. I'm not going
to
take it off.
That is advertising for cannabis.
It's burned in branding. Yeah, I mean it's advertising for cannabis stuff. Like that's yeah.
So is the cup behind you.
And what about this? Now, they did say that this doesn't count. I don't think because they're not telling you what you can and can't have behind you. You just can't do paid sponsorships for the stuff. So therefore, I think maybe that I can still run my own ad. Possibly, I'm not going to take it down until I get warned or banned or something for it temporarily.
And that's why Peaches is leaving, because she's sponsored by.
I messaged her on Twitter today, and I never heard back, just asking her what her thoughts were on it, but she never responded. She's probably busy or some shit.
She's been streaming.
It's just like on one of her tweets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's been streaming most of the day too. So I think she's live right now.
Anyway, you say she's leaving or what?
She's going to Kick. But one of her sponsors, I forget the name of which one it is. It's one of the Roland King Palm.
My whole thing with going to Kick, bro, is if I go to Kick, I'm going all in. I'm not doing this one day bouncing back and forth, dude. If you're going to go to try to grow on a platform, you just have to fucking do it. And you're going to have to live with your fucking decision, whether you go to fucking 2 viewers or you go to 100 fucking viewers. You just got to stick with it and keep going, or you're not. And just bouncing back and forth from platform to platform like that, I feel is like just going to hurt you more in the long run. In my opinion, especially with my size of streamer, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you're wrong. I know that it's going to be a tough ride if I do it. I haven't decided if I want to do it or not, honestly. I
think the best way to do it would be to do it with like a small group of our DayZ streamers to where we can self-raid, promote, do it as a small group rather than like take us, whatever small, group of our streamers we have that like DayZ and say, hey, let's all agree to go do this and try to help each other the best we can, kind of like a stream team kind of thing.
Yeah.
But better than a stream team actually being like, since we're all true friends, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like knowing that we're going over there with a fucking partner that we all have people we reach out to and shit to help draw in and promote each other and shit like that.
I don't make enough money to worry about changing at this point.
Yeah, it's not necessarily about the money either, though, man.
It's not about money at this point for me. It's about being able to express myself freely and not to worry about that. If we do end up getting some kind of sponsorship from Pulsar, I want to run it through my stream as much as I do, with the podcast and everything. And for them to sit there and tell me that I can't because of some stupid laws and some stupid rules that they changed arbitrarily, like show me data that this is a detriment to the platform or any person on the said platform, and I will stop doing it in a minute.
And I just don't understand. I mean, until they show you proof or something like that, for sure, man. And I just don't understand that the whole thing. Like, it really gets me with the fucking alcohol thing, because if you sit there, and I know it's been beat to death, but I mean, if you compare the two things, which I don't even necessarily, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I consider weed a true drug, dude. I figure alcohol is more of a drug than weed is because it's way less natural and shit. But I don't fucking know. I'm just saying, if you compare the two, man, how are you going to sit there and be like, okay, as long as you market 18 plus, we're going to allow the alcohol, but we're not going to allow the fucking cannabis vapes or anything like that. I could even see doing away, and I understand there's a big link. I could understand not wanting to promote the nicotine and stuff side of the vapes and stuff like that. But for cannabis,
they definitely have that. Vapes, they definitely ban that, yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I could understand banning the use of the nicotine in cigarettes and promote for promotional purposes, promoting that kind of stuff. But if you're in an 18 plus stream, and even if it is cigarettes, honestly, if it's 18 plus, it's 18 fucking plus. Why are you trying to govern everybody else's fucking life and what they want to fucking watch and shit? I just don't get it, man.
Do you not know what the conglomerates want to do? Like they're the ones that are telling us what we can and can't watch and what we can and can't do. And that's why, and that's one of the reasons why, even if it doesn't affect me, I think I'm thinking about Kick only because it's not them trying to control me. They're giving me an open platform to do it. Like, I like Twitter now is because they're not banning people. They're not shutting people off. They're not doing any of that stuff. Like, they're not censoring people at all. Whether you're left, right, middle, or anything in between, or gay, it doesn't matter. All that stuff is open and ready to rock and roll there. That's why I like them. I don't have an Instagram for Two Fried Eggs because the first day that I opened it, the minute I opened the account, they banned me. They immediately banned our account here for Two Fried Eggs podcast. They have no idea what it was, and banned us immediately. So I said, screw them. I don't do Facebook.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not a TikTok, but I have TikTok for Two Fried Eggs, but I don't really do anything with it.
Yeah. I think the only thing, like, right now, you just don't have the time. None of us do, really. If it got to a point where we were doing it full time, you could use the TikTok to do a bunch of clips and, for funny parts where you get the big laughs in the podcast and stuff to clip them out and do that would be ideal. But
I'll have no content.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, we don't got shit. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? There's no big laughs on this.
Right. And where does it go from here, man? Like, if they get rid of that, and all it is it's ways for them to take more money from creators and run it through them versus paying out their content creators. And they were talking about, too, with the without the burned in. Like, I don't understand part of it because I was watching a deal from Ninja and a few other guys, a few of the big guys that kind of, are on a different level with this. And at this time anyway. And they were talking about the burned in advertisements and stuff. Like, that's the only way that these esports things happen is because they sell these burned in images that they run on the screen right now, advertising and stuff. And they sell these advertisements, and that's how they fund the big get-togethers and stuff like that. So they're just going to quit doing that. Like, all esports are going to end up leaving Twitch and having to do it elsewhere where that's not banned. Like, how does that? I don't understand the thinking behind that. Unless Twitch is going to try to put together their own esports stuff or something so they can run their own. But I can't see that, bro. I don't know. It's all confusing to me. I just don't see what the whole deal is behind all of it. And it goes way deeper. It goes way deeper than just the cannabis stuff. And I know it's all just about, I mean, deep down, it's all about money for the most part.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I don't see how the banning the cannabis sponsorships is doing them any good. Like, what is the point behind that when still allowing so much other shit? And even if, like, I say even, like, when allowing other shit, but I don't feel like there's any reason the shit should be banned in the first place. There's nothing wrong with it. Once you're of age, if they're over 18 to, you know, if you're running an 18-plus stream, dude, leave me the fuck alone. If I'm making, I may not be making them a lot of money, but we make them a little bit of money and so on and so forth. We're not fucking hurting nobody. It's not like I'm throwing up and taking my pants off still. You know what I'm saying?
One damn time.
But that's what I'm saying too, man. Like, I don't know.
You know you won't get banned if you do that here. But please don't.
Well, I don't know. YouTube might not be too fond of that once you fucking post it up, bro.
Or YouTube is about as joke as everything else too, man. I know this is the platform that we're posting this on, but they've over 18 one of our episodes. 33 episodes posted, and they did over 18.
You better knock on some motherfucking wood, bro. You better knock on some motherfucking wood. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
Fuck you too, no. No, but seriously though, what did that help? What did that do? And it wasn't even one of the ones that was big. It wasn't anything crazy. Like, dude, Kippa's episode, the first episode or the second episode, we showed all the plants and shit.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
The one that should be fucking gone. At least our over 18. Like, that was like, we are telling people how to grow drugs that are illegal in a lot of states. Hear me.
Why you gotta rehash it? Now they're gonna go back and mark it or flag it or some shit. What the fuck?
If something happens, I'm like, somebody went and reported that shit now. They won't. Okay, so anybody that would have reported it won't be listening at 16 minutes anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
Man.
But you get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, they're just censoring to censor. There's absolutely no.
I just don't understand this day and age, like, why they're fucking censoring cannabis stuff anymore. I don't give a shit if it's not federally legal, but that's because these old fucks that are in, you know what I'm saying? These guys that are ancient
smoke weed where it's legal in Washington.
Can't fucking walk and get themselves around without fucking busting their ass and shit, man. That's why. I mean, it makes me feel like Reagan is still running shit or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though, man?
About Reagan.
I don't know shit, but it's a war on drugs, and that's all I know. Okay?
Are we fighting the war on drugs?
But I'm just saying, man, like, the war on drugs is fucking over, dude. It's over.
It's not over, but it's definitely not there for cannabis.
It's over for a lot of things. You got people that are already fucking legalizing shrooms and other, you know, and
shrooms are natural. So
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the main focus of the war on drugs initially was the whole cannabis. Weed is the gateway drug. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. I'm saying that whole part of that is over. It's time to fucking get past all that stupid shit.
Hey, man, you want to hit the doobie?
Yeah. And realize when you can go to your fucking doctor and get prescribed fucking Oxycontins and all kinds of painkillers and fucking Xanax and all this other shit.
So
why are you still fucking having issues with cannabis?
So not to change the subject, but I noticed something.
But you're going to change the subject?
Absolutely. It's in line with it's in line with what you're just talking about. So shut up.
I got you, homie.
So I've had some teeth issues for years. I had a bad impact.
I just pictured you with no teeth.
I had a bad
my pee-pee moved.
I love it. Anyways, so I've had major medical or major dental issues on this side. So
that sucks.
I remember going through a lot of issues like 15 years ago. Going to the dentist and them giving me antibiotics and painkillers, like talking Vicodins and shit they give you when you go to the dentist, like a lot of them to get you comfortable until they could go drill in your tooth a week later or whatever. So they'd put your ass on dope for a week but I remember it was so easy to go and there was nothing they could say. If you had a bad tooth that was sitting there, you could literally walk in there and say, I have a toothache. Ow, it hurts. Ow, 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 ow. And they're going to hand you the stuff. They'll give you that. And then you can walk on about your day. Bro. Dude, I went back to the dentist recently, though. 2 months ago. And one of my teeth was hurting bad. and my insurance was weird. They weren't my primary care, or whatever. So I couldn't get in there. So I said, "Hey, I'll pay for an exam. Can you help me out?" They're like, "Oh yeah, absolutely." So I came in there, paid for the exam out of pocket.
Right,
and I was like, "Great. So can I have my drugs? I can't live like this. It's going to take a week to fix this. I'll get the tooth drilled with you, whatever. This bitch gives me some kind of antibiotic, which is great, and I appreciate it.
Right.
But then Tylenol 3 with codeine. So they have changed a lot in about the way that they handle,
right.
Which is I'm impressed. I was pissed because I was in pain.
right.
But I look back now and I'm like, okay, but I did survive it. I did figure out how to get through it. I did take over the counter stuff, and I survived. So whether it was right or not, or whether I was happy or not, I was in pain then, and the Tylenol 3 didn't do anything.
Well,
but at least I was taken care of.
It's definitely changed, man, because back when I was younger, they would hand that shit out like nothing, because I'd go in to have something messed up, and then next thing you know, you go home with a whole fucking bottle of it. You just don't take it, and then you have fun pills. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that's how it was, dude. Like, me and my friends would fucking end up, everybody had fucking Vicodins or something, bro. And I was talking to you guys, I think, about it on stream or whatever. We used to fucking crush them bitches up and do lines of them. You know, and then drink, you know. Well, that's what we used to do, is crush them up real fine and snort it, and then fucking drink some fucking beers and shit, dude. You'd be fucking toasted. Yeah. And but
maybe this is why they did that over 18 episode. We were talking about milk. Pills and shit.
Maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be the next thing too. The kids are gonna be like, "What? You can do what?
You can snort pills and drink.
Don't fuck with the pills nowadays unless you get them from a doctor, because fentanyl ain't a fucking.
You just told them how to get it from the fucking doctor, asshole.
Well, yeah, but it's harder now, I guess, or something, probably.
Well, it was harder with me with my fucking dental pain.
Either fucking way, it ain't that goddamn hard, bro. Because I can go in with my crazy ass and pretty much get whatever the fuck I need to get. I just choose not to. You know what I'm saying? And you can too, really. I mean, you got Crohn's and shit, so you could walk in and get whatever the fuck you wanted if you really wanted to. If it come right down to it.
No. I cannot. The doctors that I use won't prescribe me painkillers because I'm on cannabis.
That you use, but if you really wanted pills, you could switch fucking doctors and get what the fuck you wanted. I'm saying, like, that's what I mean. You could go and get the shit, like, if you really wanted it, bro. Yeah. So, but yet you choose, and it helps to use cannabis and stuff, but they're still trying to restrict that and force people, not necessarily force them nowadays and age, to go back to that shit. But thank you.
That was amazing to bring it back to the main topic. I'm really proud of you.
I'm glad you can point this shit out, because I feel like I'm really trying here. Bro.
You did a great job on that one. Like, I'm sorry we stopped the conversation, but I couldn't let that one go. Like, that was a really good.
Thanks. The whole time I was talking about that, I was thinking about how to loop it back around, bro.
Yeah, I was just pushing.
That's why I was just rambling and like adding random words into it to like make it longer, so it gave my brain time to work. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I was pushing to see how far I could get outside of the conversation. You were trying to bring us back. It works, man.
So the conclusion of the fucking episode, brother, is that the fucking deal with cannabis is stupid as shit. The fact that it's an 18+ stream and you're trying to regulate cannabis promotion in an 18+ stream, I think is fucking stupid and asinine. And hopefully they take that shit out. Your thoughts?
Come July 1st, if it's still in force, I'll be going to kick.
That's a lot to say, just to decide like that, because you can still fucking, I think, smoke on streams.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm not. I want to be able to talk about my podcast and not worry about it, which
true.
It's cannabis branding. Like, I understand you saying it's there, it's not going anywhere, but it is against that rule.
It might be time, man, to just give it like fucking 6 months and go hard on fucking kick, dude. Just like everything kick.
I know I can go in there and show my DayZ content. I don't think that you guys are blowing smoke up my ass when you say that I do decent content and I do well. So I think that I can go in there and do what I want to do and grow the way I need to grow. If I can't, I lose absolutely nothing, because I'm still streaming. My buddies are still coming over there and watching. If I don't make any money doing it, I don't give a shit.
See, but at least I know that I lose quite a bit going over there, man. I lose the relations I have in the DayZ community here.
No, you don't.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the hell
dude.
you don't.
No, you do, motherfucker. You absolutely do, because
How?
you're not going to be able to get those raids. You're not going to be able to get the shout outs. You're not going to get any of that shit, bro.
You're just going to stop watching
away.
your friends?
No, but they're not going to shout you out on Kick and shit, man. And I'm not sitting here saying they're not going to be like, hey, Bosch Gaming, how you doing? But you're not going to get that promotional side of it anymore from Twitch.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you get, how many followers that you've seen engagement out of
over the course of 4 years from raids and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Tons and tons and tons.
Okay.
Absolutely. Especially on Atlas and stuff. I'm talking, anywhere from 30 to 100 a stream coming in.
I understand.
All came from other raids and network.
No. You're not answering the question. What I'm saying though.
I'm stoned.
That's okay. So am I. You want to just give us an
all right? Sorry that Dolphin got horny. We had to cut a little bit. We're good now. He was super horny. We had to take a small break. We're back. So anyway,
right.
Dolph.
Oh, but what I was saying about it's not going to hurt me. I just don't think we've both looked at DayZ streamers over there. There are not many people that are doing it. No. So it won't take hard for you to get top of the list easily. You getting 10, 15 people, and people love to watch DayZ because we know on Twitch there's that much viewership. It's just people are stubborn like you. The ones that have the viewership are stubborn enough to stay. And that's fine. I get it. But you have an opportunity to be on the ground level over in DayZ on Kick. And I think that your brand is well established enough that anybody that's over there will follow you over there. And then everybody that's over there already will pile on with you.
The problem is, too, though, is there's not a whole lot over there, to be honest. I went in there and stopped in just to see what their viewership was like just a little bit ago. And that was like yesterday or some shit like that. And there was only like fucking 200 people watching DayZ. Where on Twitch, you've got 7,500 sometimes and shit.
And there were what? How many streamers?
Well, the top streamer had like 85 viewers or something.
Exactly. So one person's pulling all those numbers except for the onesies and twos, right?
Yeah, and I could crush them motherfuckers, dude.
Exactly.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
10 times the streamer them bitches are.
I guarantee you are. Listen, Bosch, I love your stream, bro, and more people than not that come in there that find you, stay, and then watch. I know it's not. I mean, people come and go, and that's why you're about the numbers that you are. But you have a great stream, and it's extremely
that's my fucking anxiety and shit, man. I overthink everything and shit.
Fucking ADD and
all that shit. My craziness, my brain. That's why I need this fucking weed Twitch. That's why I need this fucking weed Twitch. 2 Fridays podcast. We love you. Peace out.
Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe below if you like our content. New episodes dropping every Friday. Stay tuned.